That's nice. Can you describe a time when you took an initiative or a project or an idea? Yeah.
All right, I will
Somewhere.
still take you back to SHS when I was the SRC vice president. I told you I promised my people that I would construct a notice board for them. Frankly speaking, it wasn't easy. Yeah, because attending a less endowed school,
Yes.
although it was free education, and we all knew very well that our SRC dues come straight to our headmistress.
Yes.
So we approached our headmistress and told him that, we don't have a notice board, so we want to embark on a construction of a new notice board for the school. We were like, then go on. So we were like, hey, we should go on. Like, how should we go on without funds? So we came to you because we needed money.
Yes.
So he was like, there is no money. So we went back and thought about it, and then came into a conclusion that then why not solicit for funds from the students to help build the notice board? Because after all, it's going to help them as a whole.
Yes.
So they being the people that we represent, we went back to the headmistress and then gave him that suggestion. He gave us the go-ahead to solicit for the fund. And believe me, within 2 weeks, we were able to mobilize an amount of 3,000 cedis.
That's great.
Yeah, that's around 2019.
That was a huge
mobilize an amount of 3,000
back
cedis.
then.
And by God's grace, we were able to construct, although it wasn't completed, but it was supposed to be a 2-phase notice board. We were able to finish 1 phase, and then we laid the foundation, we roofed it, and did everything, and then left the remaining ones to our successors to do it.
Okay, that's nice, and that's a good way to start. What do you think are your strengths and weaknesses, and how are you working on your weaknesses?
Yeah, I think these things have already been said. Perseverance, proactiveness, and I would add one last thing: my capability or ability to work with little or no supervision.
Okay.
Because I believe that as a leader, you don't always need your superior or anyone to be around to be telling you to do this or this. So if you are able to work with little or no supervision, then it makes you a good leader, because in times of emergency, you wouldn't have to go and wait until your superior come and tell you what to do. So sometimes being able to work with little or no supervision gives you an upper hand as a leader. So that's one other strength that I have.
Any weaknesses that you figured out and you are working on to?
Like the weakness, I don't even know whether it's actually a weakness, but I see it to be a weakness because I trust easily. Yeah, I'm a person who
kind of
trusts
weakness.
very easily. Like I am someone who is empathetic.
Yes.
Yeah, I find myself in people's shoes. So I always ask myself that, so if I was the one, how would I feel?
Yeah.
And if I'm the one that someone is doubting, I wouldn't like it that way. So that makes me trust people easily. And whatever they say, I think about it for a while, and then, frankly speaking, if it's sensible or
reasonable,
laudable,
yes,
I'll just go in for it.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it because there are some trusts that can lead you into trouble. So I'm working on it.
Really, very much. Okay, so last but not the least, why do you think you are the best candidate?
I think all I've said in the interview makes me the best candidate for this year's election. And I would like to say some few words. Although all aspirants are doing their possible best to convince students to vote for them or to be their best candidates. But I believe that, as I said earlier, as a leader, you need to advocate for issues that you think they are problems to the students. They are pressing needs to the students' body, and then find solution to them or find a panacea to it. So what makes me the best candidate or an aspirant this year is that I've availed myself to the students' body, and I've given them my WhatsApp number to reach out to me of anything that they think they are going through or any suggestion that they think will make our KSB very great again.
Yes,
And
great
also,
minds.
I know that as an aspirant, you might have so many ideas in mind, but you should realize the fact that when you are voted into power, you need to work with leaders like your registrar, your dean, your patron. All these people are important stakeholders in the students' leadership. So as an aspirant, what I think makes me a good leader is that I've approached the registrar. Yes, our current registrar. I approached him and laid down my policies before him for him to go through and see whether it is feasible. Because the reason why people or our leaders fail their students is that they do not find out the feasibility of their policies before they promise the people. If I come and promise you that if I win, I'll buy you all cars.
How can you do that?
It's not possible. So you need to find the feasibility. So I laid down all these policies to our registrar. He went through and he gave me the go ahead that yes, all these policies are very feasible, and at the end of the day, if you have voted into power, I'll give you the needed support you need to be able to execute all of them to make KSB great.
That's a great step. Sure. To because of one or two things, I'm sure you cannot give out some of your policies or.
Yeah, it's true, but I can give something, an idea.
Okay, that would be great.
Sometimes I feel very sad, and I know it's very, very pathetic that we call ourselves KNUST School of Business, and we are known of training or grooming people into the corporate world to occupy important positions. But one thing that I always ask myself is that why is it that a KNUST School of Business student should struggle to even get internship, which is even willingly? Internship without pay. Then what will happen to us when we complete school? But we say we are business school, we groom people into corporate world. And if we are to sit down and do analysis, KSBSA was organized, created in 17 years ago. So for these 17 years, if we have one person, one alumni in every year group who is occupying a great position or space in a corporate entity, and all of them are to give us 5 slots of internship every year, what do you think?
Calculate.
We wouldn't have to sit down and worry about where we are going to do our internship and start, not even to talk about getting work after school. So, although I haven't mentioned the policy, but I know you've understood what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
so
also
that is
get
one thing that is very dear to my heart.
Okay.
Also, students sometimes go through, as agenda boys, we go for grounds, we go room to room, and sometimes we go to a room, the person might not tell you that he or she doesn't have food to eat, but the kind of situation, some people, they sack as the agenda boys because of hunger. Yeah, I've realized, I know why I'm saying this. So there is another thing that I'm planning to solve this issue, because I know College of Science, they have something like that, CISA Food Bank, of which every semester they mobilize funds to support students with maybe a bag of rice, oil, and then some.
Bag of rice can sustain.
Yeah, it can sustain you for about 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's another policy that I would like to bring on board.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, so guys, here you have it, a great conversation. But Solomon, your last words to our viewers. Anything you want to say or give a shout out to somebody, this is your time.
All right.
But before that, one important question. There's a saying that behind every great man, there's a woman. There is a woman. So the question is there a particular woman or there's none for now?
If you know me very well, I always tell people whenever I'm about to begin a conversation with them that I love being sincere. Even as I sit now, I'm single.
We are single. So are you ready to mingle?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm too small for that.
Are you sure? You're too good. Okay. He says he's too small, so that's what he's saying. He's single, but he's too small. We'll take it like that. Okay, so you can go ahead with your last words for your viewers.
Alright, viewers, thank you all for watching Brony Media, right?
Yeah, Brony Media Studios.
So, as I've said already, I'm someone who believes in making a positive impact wherever I find myself. So my name is Solomon Akagri, and I've availed myself to contest for the position of KSB president for the 2024-2025 academic year. So all business students watching me, I will really want to solicit for your support, even as I embark on this journey, because I know you are an important stakeholder in this year's election, and without you, there is no way that I can make it to the top. Visions and dreams are mere words until it becomes a reality.
Yes.
Even as I embark on this journey, I will need you all to rally right behind me to make positive impact. I will say restoration. I will work with you for a change that we deserve. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a nice last words. Okay, so thank you, Solomon, for coming.
You're welcome.
I know
very
you.
much obliged.
The time you spent here could have been used for agenda, going around and other stuff, telling people about yourself. But you came here, Brony Media Studios. Thanks you. So, guys, here you have it. A beautiful conversation with Solomon Akagri. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And if you want a notification on the next episode, just hit that subscribe button, and you'll come your way with another episode. This is Brony Media Studios, and I, Brony, the darkest boy on campus, was your host. Thank you.